Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Being the Genshin Impact addict that I am, not only do I play on my PC and PlayStation 5, I also play on my phone. But I hate touchscreen controls. One day I saw an ad for the Backbone where someone was playing Genshin and I was like, oh my god, that looks so cool. So I went and got one. I actually got this thing a couple months ago, but we're just gonna pretend like we just got it and do a little unboxing thing. The Backbone, PlayStation Edition. It's lightweight, but it feels nice, and it doesn't feel cheaply made. There's an audio jack on one side, USB-C port for charging on the other. The L1 and R1 triggers are a little on the loose side for me, but all the buttons are very responsive. The L2 and R2 feel just fine. And as you can hear, the buttons are kind of loud, especially the right-hand side buttons. They're very clicky and snappy, but I don't think that's a bad thing. But they are a little loud. I guess it doesn't matter if you play with your headphones or if you just play your game loud. The other buttons actually don't make any noise at all. The Backbone stretches to fit pretty large phones. The spring action on this thing feels pretty nice, and it doesn't feel like something that it would break easily. I have an S22 Ultra and it's a pretty large screen, so I have to hella pull on this thing to get it in there. That's what she said. Once it's in there, it actually feels pretty secure. It doesn't feel like it's going to wobble or fall out or anything. Though I do have a large phone, so it does fit nice and snug. I have seen other people make reviews online, and I guess if you have a smaller phone, it does wobble on the side. But they did come out with a new version that comes with these attachments that make them fit securely. I don't know, you can get that one, I guess. Okay, on to gameplay. So when I first got the Backbone a couple months ago, I was very disappointed. I saw an ad where the dude was playing Genshin and I was like, awesome, I want that. Then I go and get the Backbone, I try and play Genshin, and damn it, I can't play because Genshin doesn't have controller support for Android devices. I'm like, how have I been playing for so long and I didn't know that? Anyway, I'm like, what the hell did I just waste my money on? Why don't any of the damn Backbone ads say it does not work on Android or something? Like, my god, what the hell? I was so pissed. But anyway, at least there's a workaround and I can remote into my PS5 or PS4 if you guys have a PS4. But like, what if I didn't have a PS4 or PS5? I'd send that shit back so fast. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't send it back because I did actually enjoy remoting into my PS5 to play Genshin or other games, and it was pretty nice to have when I was on trips or away from home, or just felt like playing while I was laying in bed at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Granted, you do need a good, stable internet connection if you're going to play outside of home. I recommend hardwiring your PlayStation. I actually have Google Fiber, so my internet is amazing and the connection is always pretty stable. Every now and then the quality does get a little choppy or not as amazing, and it just depends on your connection. Here I'm showing gameplay of me playing Genshin via remote play on my PS5 with the TV on, just to show how there's very little to none when it comes to input delay. It's very quick and responsive. The buttons feel nice, though sometimes I wish the right hand side buttons weren't so clicky, but maybe I just gotta get used to it. The video quality is also nice and crisp, but that's because I'm at home. This past weekend I was remote playing from a hotel and the video quality was sometimes clear and then sometimes it was just a little blurry, but at least there wasn't any input lag. Sorry, I don't have any footage outside of home, but I guess just like use your imagination or whatever. Aside from PlayStation Remote Play, you can also play via Xbox Remote Play and the Xbox Cloud. PC games via Steam Link and GeForce Now, and games that are directly on your mobile device, provided that they are compatible games with controller support. But what if they don't have controller support? When I bought the Backbone, Genshin didn't have controller support. With the recent firmware update, they added a feature called TouchSync, which is basically a key mapper for games without controller support. It has options for controls for when you're exploring in battle, and controls for when you're swimming. However, you'll have to use a touchscreen for navigating menus. Overall, I'm really enjoying my Backbone and love it even more now that they've added TouchSync. Hopefully one day Hoyoverse will finally give Genshin players on Android devices true controller support, but until then, this is definitely a good alternative. especially if you don't like touchscreen controls. I'm a bow user, and so aiming with the touchscreen is kind of a pain, so I love this new feature on the Backbone. Anyway, that's it for my video. I hope you guys liked it and were able to learn some info on this device in case you were thinking about getting one or have one and didn't know about TouchSync. I'll put links to where you can get one in the description. This video is definitely not sponsored, but if PlayStation or Backbone want to send me some free stuff, that would be amazing. This is Tiggs with Chill Vibes Gaming. Till next time!